I'm looking for my honey.
Honey boo.
This real and raw, real and raw, real and raw. Looking for my honey.
Oh snap, snap,
Snap.
Oh snap,
Snap.
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 Yo. Oh, West Virginia, nigga.
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Hey.
My name is Orange, but I got blue honey. These old ass niggas need to get some new money. You don't like your life, you gotta switch something. You sitting on your ass, get up and do something. Lazy nigga, the hose is out, boy, you gotta pull some. DJ got the fucking club too, John, bro. With your boyfriend be the rebound, Andre Drummond. I'm the one you wanna be with, pockets full of blue honey. I can make some time for you if you want to. You want like a supermodel straight up out of London. Put my phone up, baby, we can make some content. What you trying to do? I don't got time for the nonsense. One rule, baby, keep it 100. One question for you, girl, is we fucking. If you want to, we can lead a function. Record like Javante Davis, cause I be punching in. At night I pray to God, cause I know I seen all the losses that I took. I know that I'm bound to win. All the hoes that I play with me, just know it's never me. Everybody I'm I don't got time for no friends.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't got time for no friends. You want time for it? Trying to be a nigga. What is you, a tomboy? What the fuck? I was a nigga since I was playing Game Boy, but I don't play games, boy. I can't be tame, boy. I'm trying to chase the flow. You trying to chase fame, boy. Your siblings don't get Christmas presents. You a lame, boy. If you talking about orange, just know I'm raw, boy. We not the same, boy. My name is Orange, but I got blue honey. Ass niggas need to get some new money.
New money.
Like your life, you gotta switch something. You sitting on your ass, get up and do something. What's out, boy? You gotta pull something. DJ got the fucking club too, John. With your boyfriend be the rebound, Andre Drummond. I'm the one you wanna be with, pockets full of blue honey stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If y'all ain't know who that was YSF Orange, man. He's snapping. He doing his thing. Boy, trying to come out. It's a up-and-coming West Virginia artist. Y'all don't know. West Virginia, man. He putting us on the map. Oh,
God, but that was hard. I ain't gonna lie. That was tough for
real. Hey, Juice be snapping.
No, I'm saying, but that was tough.
OJ Bobby. Hey, that was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll make sure to put, the name of the song and shout out Juice, man. That man, he's snapping for sure. But we back, Justin.
Yo, yes, sir. I'm
back. Tim, by the way, aka Zeke165, and I'll let my boy go ahead and introduce himself.
You already know who it is, Justin J Smooth 614 on Instagram. Yes, sir. We back,
bro. I ain't mean to just cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
But, bro, so have you seen this stupid argument about the 100 men versus one gorilla?
Give me the 100 men.
You wildin'.
Give me the 100 men.
Listen. I might be on the gorilla side, bro, because listen.
Go ahead, bro.
If the gorilla, listen, they say gorillas get tired. And and gorillas really aren't violent. Like, they usually try and avoid confrontation. So, but if you piss that thing off, do you understand what you're signing up for?
Okay, hold on. Let me answer the question though real quick. This I'll give you my perspective of it.
Go ahead.
So look, what a gorilla is anywhere from 400 to 600 pounds, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you get 100 grown men who's what? Anywhere from 150 to however big. Eddie Hall, that boy right now is standing at 350. You know who Eddie Hall is, right? One of the strongest
man of all time.
Big body dude.
I know who you talking about.
You give me, honestly, you give me about 10 of them.
You can have 100 of my dads in Eddie Hall.
Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta think about it, bro. Weight matter. We jump on that thing, we all just boop, boop, boop. Yes, don't get me wrong. 30, 25, dying for sure. They getting hope, smashed, ripped apart.
That thing can lift 10 times its weight.
Yeah, it can lift 10 times the weight if it want to, but it ain't gonna take all. And then, we ain't fighting fair. You know, we human, we dirty fighting.
But
We
the
out here
thing is,
eye
you can't-
gouging. We gonna freaking elbows hit. We gonna hit them in they no squares. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get that for sure. But at the same time, bro, you gotta think, bro. A gorilla wanting a bro.
That's a big thing, though. I mean,
It
you
can bite. It can scratch too.
punch.
It can punch.
Kicks.
Bro, it'll pick.
Could you imagine a spinning elbow from a gorilla?
Gorilla, bro, you're done. You talking about Eddie Hall? Eddie Hall getting thrown across the room, bro. He can pick Eddie Hall up 15 times.
Not gonna lie, he throwing me. I'm cooked.
Bro, yeah, we're cooked.
Yeah, dude.
We're cooked. Imagine
we
100,
small.
imagine 100 men just like us out there. It's OV, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm doing extra though. I'm picking up a stick. I'm talking about I'm jumping off a tree. Boom, something. I
But
don't
the
know.
thing is, they gonna put you in a field where you can't pick nothing up, and you ain't gonna be able to have no weapons. It's over.
Is there this sand, dirt on the ground?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm throwing it in his eyeballs, dude.
I don't know.
I told you, I'm not fighting fair. I'm using anything around me, bro. I don't care what it is.
I'm crying, bro.
Anything I can find, I'm using. Shoot. I got clothes. I'm out here wrapping that thing around his neck. I'm pulling to that. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm cooked.
Yeah,
He gonna grab me and throw me for real.
I mean, if you get
He gonna flick
if you
me.
get 100 men that can strategically actually strike and actually do it, I feel like we might have a chance.
So
But also at the same time, I don't know, bro. Gorillas is crazy, bro.
so would you say fully trained 50 Navy SEALs and 50 Marines?
It depends how big they are too, bro. If they just I mean, usually
I think you're underestimating the human body though.
I don't. I don't. Bro, I don't know, bro.
I don't know it's a debatable question, but I think we win. We only lose about 20-30 people.
I think. Well, this is the thing. I think we win, but after the first 50, if he's beat the first 50, I'm switching sides for sure.
There ain't no switching side. He looking at you. He gonna tear you up.
If he beats 50 men, that means he already made it through half, and if he's halfway through 50.
See this right here. Why the question just don't work. You gotta have 50 or 100. My fault. You got me messed up with 50. You gotta have 100 men that wanna go in there and have nothing to lose.
Right, but what happens if there is 100 men and all 100 of us is really doing our best, and he already makes it through 50? Then you got to sit there and think about the other 50 he's about to go through.
Man, you got 50 other people that see the first 50. That might be realistic. First 50 might go out anyways. It's down to the last. And see, we just gotta play the waiting game, bro. When that thing get tired, he get swinging. We kind of just bob and weave, because the first 50 he gonna be tired, man. So like we just kind of go to.
What happens if he doesn't get tired?
He getting tired. Gorillas are known to get tired.
They're known to get tired. And
then once that big old arm gets to moving real slow, we just kind of boom. I'm gonna Sparta kick him, boy.
Would you sign up?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. That's my point, bro. That's my point.
But shoot, look. You tell every crackhead out there, right? We'll give you 5 grams of crack rock. Each.
Hey, I'm taking the gorilla if you putting crackheads against it. I'm taking the gorilla.
Nah, crackhead straight, man. I'm telling you, they gonna feel nothing. They'll get hit by that punch. You be like, ugh, and then keep swinging.
I'm crying, bro.
Nah, man, that's great.
But bro, I got a real question for you, cause bro, I was sitting here thinking about it after we was watching the boxing shit the other day, and I was sitting there. I'm like, bruh, do you think UFC or boxing is more dangerous?
Dude, boxing for sure.
Oh my god.
So look. The reason why I think boxing is more dangerous is off the fact of it's nothing but punches to the head and body only. You ain't getting choked out. You ain't getting none of that. Do I think an MMA fighter is more dangerous than a boxer? Yes. But do I think the sport of boxing itself, you got 12 rounds, 3 minutes of nothing but straight hands on you. B to A, buddy. The whole 12 minutes from a whole nother grown man. That's your same size that hits just as hard or harder than you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And that's 12 rounds, 3 minutes.
I get that, bro, but a UFC, bro, they be breaking bones and all this other stuff. And I get, like, boxing might have a long-term effect, like with CTE and all this other stuff and getting concussions, bro, but I would rather have a concussion than 14 broken bones in 5 rounds, 3-minute rounds.
Okay, look, I get what you're saying, but I'd rather fight for 15 minutes and then instead of 36 minutes. You get what I'm saying? And most of the time, you don't last 36 minutes.
It really, listen, bro. Do you think a punch from Deontay Wilder to the head is crazier than getting kicked in the flipping top of your noggin by John Jones?
I'm definitely taking a punch by Deontay Wilder, but that's not the not the case. That has nothing to do.
Either way, you're getting a concussion.
That has nothing to do with what I'm saying though. You're comparing a kick to a punch. Yes, like I said, a MMA fighter more dangerous. 100%. I agree with that. Absolutely. I think an MMA fighter is the baddest man on the planet. Every MMA fighter is the baddest people on the planet. But if you take that same bad man, you put him into just a stand up hand to hand combat with a boxer. A boxer's walking him. Yes or no?
In the MMA?
No, in boxing.
I mean, that's a little different because then they can't throw punches and elbows and all that.
Exactly,
so
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like they're not prepared for that.
So they're gonna get knocked out, right?
But if they saw them in the street, who's winning?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would you rather sign up for a boxing match or an MMA fight?
I don't like being choked, brother. So I'm good. I'm boxing. You already know I like boxing anyway, so I'm boxing.
hey, it's crazy though. It's more dangerous.
It's not more dangerous. No, it's not more dangerous, brother. Like, you have a better chance of dying. You have a better chance of losing your memory when you get older. You got a better chance of having CTE. You got a better chance of having long-term and short-term damage from boxing. It's more relevant in the sport of boxing than it is in the sport of MMA. Yes or no?
I mean, yes, but that's because you get knocked out so much quicker in MMA.
And that's because you're taking more blows to the noggin, bro. You taking 200 punches swinging at you. Plus, some people punch 400 in one fight, landing over 150 punches to the head and body. Are you taking 150 punches to your head and body?
It depends. Like, now, once I train for it, yes. But like, if I'm not, that's the thing. Like,
150.
Yes, you can't. Yes, if you train for it, bro, then yes, bro. But you don't train to get kicked in the noggin in MMA. I mean, you get kicked and all that stuff in sparring and stuff, but like, nobody in sparring is kicking you 100 and something times in the head. Now, like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why it makes it more dangerous for a boxer to be a boxer than an MMA fighter to be an MMA fighter. But
bro, they had to literally fix MMA because, bro, it was literally
brutal. It was a
brutal sport.
It was the closest thing to old gladiator times. Yes,
like people were literally going in there to die,
bro. But that's before they know the rules and stuff. So I mean, yes. Like I said, MMA fighter is more dangerous. Absolutely, 125%. But what's the most dangerous sport as of right now, as of today's era? It's got to be boxing.
I don't know about that, but like, I'm gonna let you have it because I mean I get what you're saying. Like, being punched over and over and over and over does have a long-term effect. I think boxing is a more dangerous sport for gambling on life in the future, but as of like a short term, like right after type thing, I definitely think UFC is a more dangerous short term sport. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like-
I agree.
Like right after a fight in boxing, I feel like someone like even though they might have got knocked out and they might have got punched a lot in the head, like they're all right. Versus in MMA, right after the fight, someone might literally need surgery.
Yep. I mean, but that's in either sport though, you know. Either sport. I mean, you can't talk about surgery from fighting. You know, both of them, you can go to the doctor immediately right after.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know, bro. I'ma just let it go. I'ma let it go. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Which one is more dangerous, UFC or boxing? So now, bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm about to ask you a real question. This one is so real because this is conspiracy out there right now that the government has made fake birds for them to spy on us. What do you think about that?
Tripping.
I think people are tripping too. But hey, are we just not woke?
I mean, what's woke though, bro? I mean, do you believe in all of that? You know what I'm saying?
I really don't. But
because there's so much that people be like woke this and woke that. Like we in a simulation. We done talked about that. Like there's so much nonsense to being woke.
Right.
Like bro. Do I think it's crazy if that's true? No. I mean, what if the birds ain't watching us, but they're watching stuff we don't know about? You get what I'm saying?
I feel that. I can see where you're coming from.
Like that could be for our safety, and we out here thinking they watching us. They probably not even care what we doing for real.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point.
Whoever idea was like, let's put birds out here. You think your local police department is like, let's see where the drug dealers are at? No, I don't think it's that deep. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I think if there's a bird out there that's controlled by the government, like people are saying, like, hold on, what type of government are we talking? We talking about our local government, or are we talking about nationwide?
Like nationwide, they say there's fake birds all over.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it's as big as a deal as people trying to make it to seem, you know. But at the same time, if they are sitting here watching us, bro, that's weird. Government, you're weird. Y'all some weird people.
Only thing, if there was fake birds in the sky, you know what I mean? Like, the only thing I could tell people is, don't worry
about the
thing.
Because every little thing
is going to be alright. No, I'm just playing. Nah, if I really don't believe that, bro. Like, why do they think like it would be that deep to put birds in our fake birds at that in the sky to watch us? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
there is no reason for that. I mean, but also, I mean, shoot, the government do be doing some wild things, and I mean, like, but also, like, why would what would possess someone to be like, you know what, we should make fake birds. Let's do it.
Yeah,
you know what? Let's get our people under surveillance. They will never suspect a bird.
Wow, what do you think that's for, though? What do you think if they did? What do you think the bird is gonna like? What you think it is? Just for information, what's going on in the streets?
If it was fake birds watching us and stuff, I think they would just be watching to see like more on like
big criminal type stuff.
I wouldn't even say criminal stuff, because like, no, what is a bird gonna do?
Well, I'm not saying the birds will get them, but like, let's say like they have information on a serial killer or big time drug dealer. Like, I feel like that's more the lines of what it's actually looking for. And honestly, would you rather have that person run around your area if you knew it was in your area? You get what I'm saying? I feel like if they're using that type of technology, it's going to be for something a whole lot bigger than what you know. Get that. A little stuff going on.
I feel like it'd be more for like certain things that like they don't want us to know. So like, if they see something that they wouldn't want us to know, the bird would be able to identify it and be like, hey, like, all right, this is something
right here
this
is
is
not
something
right.
that's not right, that shouldn't be out, and
Get the military now.
like, get somebody there now to scoop that up so that it don't continue, and for people to start seeing, and for the news to get it, and then next thing you know, it's all over, and then everybody's worried and panicking about stuff. If that was the case.
Absolutely.
But I don't think there's fake birds out here. Like, there's no way that there's fake birds out here.
I could see fake birds being out here. You know, I don't think it's the craziest thing. I feel like
I ain't saying it's the craziest thing, but why a bird? Out of all things, a bird? Like, there's already cameras everywhere.
Put the alcohol down. We're gonna pick the water up. See, you see what we doing. We put the alcohol down.
Put the alcohol down, man.
Water, baby.
We gotta clean our body.
Cleanse our body, man.
Cleanse the crap out your body. It's not
Absolutely.
good for you.
Absolutely.
It's not good.
That's for everything, though, man.
That's for everything. We had to stop.
Everything, man.
Man, it was getting bad.
It was, bro.
It was getting bad. Bad out here, man. It was getting bad. If you're going to do anything, you need to just do the ganja.
We were doing dumb sucker things.
Just do the ganja. Just do your ganja, and then you'll be all right. Just do your ganja.
So I even stopped smoking for real.
You haven't?
I have.
Oh, you have. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah,
You know me. I've stopped like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I know, man.
I stopped 2 months ago.
I haven't smoked in probably like 5 days, 6 days now.
That's a good thing right there, buddy.
Absolutely, brother.
Good thing, my
Absolutely.
brother. That's
Absolutely.
a good thing, my brother.
But you think it's time to hop on that next question?
Yeah, so do you think they should legalize weed? Or hold on, let me ask the right way. What do you think about the legalization of ganja?
The ganja.
The ganja. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it should be legal for real. I mean, for some people, like, I think it's great for them. You know, for me, it's not. See, it's not the biggest thing. I don't have any type of need for smoking for real.
I feel that.
Or being fried. I don't have any need for it. So like, yeah, I do like the feeling sometimes, but then there's sometimes just where I'm just like, nah, I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely understand.
But then you got people like my pops. My pops might be the biggest pothead I know, and it's not close, bro. That man right there been smoking since he was 8 years old. He said,
right?
Probably younger than that.
Right? So
like,
hey,
I mean, for some people, bro, that's their lifestyle that they choose, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything too wrong with smoking. Like it makes you want to eat a lot. I mean, it puts some people in a great mind place they should be in. But what you thinking on it?
Hold on, I got to burp. But
oh Lord, brother.
Oh no, brother. Brother, what am I doing? But nah.
So let me last episode.
Nah, for real. I think that it should be legal just because of the fact, like, it really don't hurt people, but also at the same time, we don't really know that.
And mostly everybody doing it for real.
For real, everybody. But like, I think it's gonna be one of them things that, like, down the road, it's gonna be like how cigarettes were, because back in the day they used to say cigarettes would kill this and cigarettes healed that, cigarettes healed this. Next thing you know, they were talking about cigarettes cause cancer and stuff like that. But I'm not saying it's going to cause cancer. They say it slows cancer, but what if it causes something else, like, you know what I'm saying, like heart deficiency or
blood
clot, something stupid. You know what I mean? Then you can be like, dang.
I mean, absolutely.
But also, I just, like, the reason I think they should legalize it is because I feel like it would keep people from drinking and driving. Like, I'm not saying, like, I know that was crazy to say, but
I about to say, you have to explain that one, cause
like, think about it. Some people drink because drinking is legal and smoking is illegal, and you know how there are some people that are just like, nah, I won't do that because it's illegal. I don't want to go to jail. Or some people, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if bars could sell weed
You still gonna get in trouble though. You still get in trouble for being fried and driving.
Yeah, but how many more death accidents are behind the wheel from smoking weed versus drinking? Let's be for real.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, you know, it could be like us though. You know, whenever we was drinking, we was still smoking. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but
like it's just gonna be you're gonna be crossfaded at that point. And then you think that's more dangerous than just being drunk or just fried? I mean, I think it's more dangerous than being fried.
I get that, but also at the same time, when you smoke and you drink, the friedness kind of makes you tune up to be smarter. I'm cooking here.
You're not cooking.
How? I'm trying to cook, man. Let me cook. So when you fried, bro, you're fried in a way where it makes you think slower, but you still have that same like knowing
drunk feeling.
Well, no, you still have that same knowing of what's right and what's wrong versus when you're drunk and you think.
How drunk are we talking? Because when I'm drunk, brother, I'm drunk, boy. I'm talking about I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you're drunk, bro, people just go and do things versus when you're high, you know, you still have that, all right,
okay.
Hold on, like, I shouldn't do this.
You can still think and process the day, even if you're fried. Yes,
it's just you think a little slower, so, like, you get stuck and, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, not that you get stuck, like literally stuck, but like you start thinking a little bit more about something before you do it, but like you still might do it just because like you think it's fun, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Drinking and driving, like when you drink, bro, you might be drunk as hell, like you said, and someone as drunk as they are, they're gonna be like, you know, I can make it home, and then next thing you know, they didn't kill somebody.
Absolutely.
Versus you can be fried as hell and be like, I'm fried as hell, I'm gonna try and make it home. You might fall asleep behind the wheel.
That sounds like another accident to me. Shoot.
I mean, yes. But the thing is,
just don't drink or smoke and drive.
Yeah, just don't do neither. How about that? Like, can we wake up and just not drink and drive or smoke and drive? Like, come on, America.
Uber is not that much.
Uber is not that much.
You know what I'm saying? What?
And if you don't got the money to Uber, guess what? You probably shouldn't drink and you probably shouldn't smoke. I mean, how about
because
that?
Guess what? You spent your money on the alcohol and the marijuana.
I mean, if you can't stay where you about to drink or smoke, then like, what's the point? I mean, and if you ain't got a DD or you ain't got a Uber, like you shouldn't be out in the first place. You ain't got the money.
I agree.
If you ain't got the money to get you a Uber, why are you out?
I don't think it's worth costing somebody else's life.
Like, and ruining your own. Like, what's the whole point?
You know how crazy that is. Like, going out and then like, I hit some lady or some dude, and I take that life. Me personally, I'm gonna be so mad at myself, you know.
Word.
So, but we both agree on the situation that it probably should be legal.
Legal. Yeah, we definitely should think it should be legal.
Yeah. But even though we're making some good cases why it shouldn't be.
Why it shouldn't be. No, we definitely did make some good cases on why it shouldn't be. Yeah, we were tripping. We probably should. Dang, it should be legal though. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I think it's better than weed or alcohol. I think it's better than alcohol.
I agree.
What do you think about media censorship versus freedom of speech? Like them trying to censor things that we say.
Okay, like they're censoring. I understand the question. So if they're censoring what we're doing and what we're putting out on social medias and stuff, is freedom of speech only for your physical, like, you know what I'm saying, not online, like you in person? Because I mean, honestly,
I see what you're saying.
Honestly, I mean, freedom of speech is only allowed at certain places. You don't have freedom of speech in schools. You don't have freedom of speeches in court. You don't have freedom of speech in most places, like stuff like that. Like, you can't go places and have. So what's freedom of speech? Just on the road, outside?
I'd say you got freedom of speech in the court.
No, because you can't sit here. You can't cuss in that thing. You don't get in trouble.
Well, I think that's being
get what I'm saying.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think they want you to be professional.
But that's not freedom of speech.
Just because you want to cuss in court?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You ain't telling, look, I'm in the court, man. There was time I just want to look at that judge and be like, hey, guess what? No, I ain't about to say that. I ain't about to say that.
Hey, nah, I feel it because they think, your ass gonna be in jail for the next 25 years. You better stop playing with that, man. Shit, you better be professional like he said.
Yeah,
Shit.
matter of fact, you know what? Don't cuss at the guy that has your future in his hands. You know
Literally,
what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, I ain't messing with no judge. Shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, sir, judge. No, sir, judge. You got it, judge.
Matter of fact, I'm a bitch. I'm just
Hey, I ain't messing with the man that got my future in his hands. Hey, I'm a yes man today.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
bro.
a yes man today. You got me bit, bro.
Man, you know,
You got me bit.
You know, when you go upon a judge, especially if you done something wrong, bro, it's a crazy type of anxiety you get.
It is.
It really is. Like you get a thing to where you're just like, man, what's about to happen, bro? Like it's terrible. No, it's terrible, bro. Stay out of trouble, man. Don't be like me. I mean, I ain't never got into too much trouble, like, you know what I'm saying, but I went across a judge twice, and both times, but I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh man, what I done did, man. But see, I think everybody needs to learning, you know, go through something like that.
Go through something like that.
Yeah, because it definitely made me better person.
I definitely see what you're saying, man. I definitely see what you're saying. Like, and like, I feel like the media does too much sometimes. Like, you remember who was it CJ when he was trying to praise God, and they online on live TV
CJ who?
Stroud, and they bleeped out when he was saying giving God the glory and worship and stuff. It's bro, so certain things they be trying to hide, and bro,
see,
if somebody trying to put out God, that's freedom of religion and freedom of speech that
absolutely.
you over here trying to cover up, and it's
it's crazy.
That's messed up on they behalf, you know what I mean, and I get that some people might not want to hear about God or something like that, but bro, that's my freedom of speech and my freedom of religion. If I want to put that out there,
absolutely.
and I'm not sitting here trying to preach to somebody about the why they should be a Christian or something like this, then you taking away from my freedom of speech, you bleeping out what I'm saying.
But see, that's crazy, because I honestly I didn't even see that. But you know something that's even blows my mind more. You're seeing a whole lot of Muslim cultures now. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people being Muslim now. Yeah. And that's pushed so far in front of your face. Why can't we speak about traditional, what we grew up on and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying. I think that's kind of raw for real. But since censoring on social media, certain things I do think it should be censored, right, just because of kids. Right. You shouldn't sit here
because these kids, man, they follow anything they see. Anything
they see.
Anything they see online right now, man, they gonna follow. And I'm like, dang, bro.
Like shooting.
Yeah, shooting. There's literally 13-year-olds out here with guns trying to shoot people now.
Bro, you remember when I wasn't here for it, but I remember hearing about it, bro. Who?
Well, no, it's already out there. They already know what it is. Lil Brock.
The kid that shot at the vape shop, and killed that guy. That's what I'm saying, bro. You was a kid, bro. He threw his whole life away.
Bro.
For what? Some vapes and maybe $200.
Bro, tripping.
That's wild, bro.
I mean, it's
because
crazy
he thought he was hood. You know what I'm saying?
Word. And the crazy thing is, he lived right across the street from me. I'm like, dang. And growing up, it was crazy because the little nigga...
You probably nicest kid you knew growing up, too.
The little nigga, he was... Nah, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. That little nigga, he was bad. That little nigga was bad. I ain't never think he would shoot nobody. That little nigga, bro. He was out here talking about fighting and all this other stuff. Bro, you were 8, bro. What's wrong
anger
with
issues,
you?
Man, it's the anger issues, man.
Nah, but he was a cool kid.
I'm too familiar with it.
He was a cool kid. I ain't never... And if you watching this and you his family, I ain't trying to downplay him and be he bad or nothing like that. But
my neck just popped.
Because at the end of the day, the kid, he was cool. He wasn't no bad little kid. He definitely didn't deserve that for sure. You know what I mean? And I just like when I found out it was him, like it was just like wow, like it really surprised me, like because I never seen him being the type to take someone's life, but I definitely seen him as the type to fight somebody for sure. Like he'd beat you up. He'll beat you up.
It's crazy because that goes back to what we were saying. It's so put out into the world of you a B word if you ain't gonna shoot. Like you can't fight no more. Like for me,
literally, we can't even just use our hands.
I'm not even about to fight nobody no more. Cause like what I like fighting you getting mad. You come back, you shoot at my crib where I got my people laying in there. You know what I'm saying? And for me, you do something that crazy, bro. I'm going straight to jail, bro.
Word.
Like, cause now I don't even care if you hit somebody in my family, but you shot at somebody in my family.
In my family, boy. I'm
gonna be like John Wick when you kill my dog. I'm going stupid, bro.
Word.
Like your whole family gonna have to see me. You put my whole family in danger. All right.
Yeah, you put my family.
We getting get back for get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, word. We got problems. You put my family in danger.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's why I don't even fight, bro. Cause I ain't even trying to get. Honestly, I don't want to die, bro. I ain't trying to get shot.
Word. That's why I like people don't want to use their hands like back in the day.
Matter of fact, bro, I seen this one video. This young guy. He was probably about 21 years old, bro. And he was a big dude. I ain't gonna lie. He's a big dude. He probably like 6'4", 280. But this kid, he would run his mouth to him in the car, bro. He's sitting there talking crazy to the guy, and the guy was just like, man, guess what? Boom! The big guy hit him. When the big guy hit him, you just see the guy go like this, and then the big guy try to grab the gun, like he trying to hurry up and grab it, and then he just do 8 shots. 8 shots is crazy, by the way. 8 shots is crazy. You don't gotta shoot 8 times to get somebody. I feel like people want to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's literally what it be. I feel like people, they making it a trend to kill somebody nowadays,
and it's so stupid.
So stupid. It's like, why? Like, do they not understand life is like a big thing right now? And like, killing someone shouldn't be a trend. Like, I just feel like that's crazy work. And like, I feel like people just don't understand that guns is something serious. Like, that can, like, you can try and sit here and try and make something sound like self-defense, but 9 times out of 10 it's so hard to prove self-defense unless the situation was not word. But his situation was different. Like, somebody came running up on him in a Walmart. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's different. Yeah. Most people get into an argument, and then when it's about to go down as a fight, then they want to start throwing out the term self-defense. Like that, like, especially when they started the argument. Now you can't use self-defense. Like, you can't be the one to start it type thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you don't engage in it at all, you leave it alone, and then like somebody want to come at you and they still coming at you and stuff like that, and you're seriously threatened for your life, that's when it's self-defense.
But in today's world, I feel like everybody has to have a gun, because anybody can pull a gun for anything. Like, literally, you can look at somebody the wrong way, and they
ready to shoot you.
They may like, oh, what you looking at? But I'm like, bro, relax, bro. That's why weed should be legal. Or smoke something. Calm down.
Like, calm down.
Hit the ganja, brother.
I ain't never listen. You can put 100 people in a room and have them all drink. 10 fights,
and they win that fight against the gorilla.
I'm crying. This man. But if you, no, all seriousness, if you got 100 men in a room and you give them all drinks and make them all get drunk, you gonna have 10 fights. You can put 100 men in a room, give them all a blunt, and all 100 of them will figure out one thing they like about each other. Maybe. I mean, you still gonna have people that don't like each other, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna want to fight because they high.
Yeah, they fried. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that because I wasn't trying to fight when I was fried. Should I get fried? And I'm trying to chill.
Word, like, you know what I mean? You get high, man, I'm just trying to chill. I ain't trying to fight nobody right now, man. I'm smoked up.
But man. I feel like as you get older, you kind of start to realize, like, why am I fighting anyways? You know what I'm saying? But see, that's why I say, like.
And I got a good question for you, because I mean, the next question is kind of going on what we talking about, so like I might as well bring it up. So like, what do you feel is wrong with our society?
Media. social medias.
I feel
You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like all that is a big problem. You know, that goes back to mine of your first episode. You know, that keeps a lot of racist stuff going on. You know, it's so front page and put in your face about everything, and it tries to turn everybody against everybody. You know, it puts the guns out there, showing people like the way people act that are goofy, doing goofy stuff, and these young kids seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like social media and the internet is it's terrible, bro. Cause like you wasn't seeing all this back in the 80s. You know, before they had all that social media. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't alive then, but the way my dad's talked about it, like that sound like a great era, bro. That sound like probably the best eras, 80 to 90s. You know. That sounds like a great era, because they were like, everything was, you had a problem, meet me outside, we throw our thing, we get up, we shake hands, we going about that day. And that's not happening today.
It's not.
You're not going to see nobody out here
ready to
get
just
beat
throw
up.
Hands.
Yeah, they get beat up and then be like, oh, nah, bro. You're going to get jumped, you're going to get shot. It's just so much on the front pages that you see, and then people, young people see that shit and be like, man, yeah, I'm about to be on something like that, man. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I would do. That's exactly how I'm gonna do it. Somebody mess with me, you know what I'm saying? Like that turns into a trend, dude.
Literally.
And it's such a bad trend for people so young. Cause what, Buddy was how old? 13, 14,
something
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying, bro. And he threw his entire life away. Like at that time, if I had a gun, bro, I probably would have shot somebody, bro. I had mad bad anger problems, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like there definitely should be a gun
just
law.
not developed.
Yeah, I think it goes back to what we were saying. There should be a gun law, bro. But I don't know how to fix that gun problem without taking guns away. And you ain't taking no gun away in America. That ain't gonna happen.
I don't think.
And I don't know.
Right, and I feel like yeah, it's definitely the media, cause like definitely like it's hard to explain. Like they push out so much stuff. Like remember when Trump and Biden was going and what was it, 2020 against each other? Like they used to like bash Trump for how much like stuff he was gonna do, what he was trying to do, and all this other stuff, and he was the one reason COVID came around and all this other stuff. And
I feel like that's so ridiculous, man.
And it was just like they literally, like, the media literally will try whatever the media wants is what's gonna happen in life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the media just, I feel like, has too much persuasion on what we do in life right now, like, for no reason. And like it's crazy because like I don't understand why either, though, like why they have so much influence on the whole, like, especially in just the United States. I don't know, I can't say that for any other country, you know what I mean, because I don't know what any other country is.
There's a lot of censor in other countries,
right?
There's a whole lot of censor. Like some people, like, places don't have YouTube, places don't have,
right, like Snapchat, you know, for the longest, no Russia, like people in Russia didn't even know that they were in war with Ukraine until like they got until a bomb like went off in Russia and it was from Ukraine, and they were like, oh, like that must be like,
this is serious.
This is serious. And then that's when it finally started breaking stories inside of Russia that, hey, we're in war with Ukraine, blah, blah, blah. It was like, yeah, dang.
And that's a crazy thing to think about. Could you imagine being in that type of situation? Because honestly, bro, like, matter of fact, I'm gonna write that one down. That's gonna be part of our next video.
Yeah,
I ain't even about to talk about it, but I got it written down in my head.
Heck yeah, we can definitely do that, because, like, you know, I'm trying to think of just even more things. Like the media would, like, that, like, you gotta think they don't even push people to like worry about like gun laws and stuff like that, because they don't. I feel like the media doesn't want guns to go away. Like, think about it, if guns go away, what does the media have to talk about?
Race.
Exactly. And if like all this stuff starts to disappear, what is, like, if all the things that keeps the media like relevant goes away, what would social media be?
See, my thing is, all media is bad. You know, you don't ever see anything good in the media.
Literally, like, I mean, but also that's what I'm saying. Like, the media wants bad media because bad media is what keep people entertained. Like,
Yeah,
you like think about it.
That's what people want to see or whatever.
People want to see, right? Like, there's always a death. There's always something like in the media, like that you wouldn't know about. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Back in the day when there was no media, like, I mean, there was a media, of course, but it was different form. Like, you didn't hear about all these rappers dying. You didn't hear about a bunch of other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Tupac and Biggie died, that was a shock. Now, when rappers die, like X and
it's a trend.
Young Dolph,
it's a trend,
and Pop
bro.
Smoke, and all these, like, it was like, dang, they died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't a surprise. You know what I mean? It was like,
because it became a trend to kill a rapper, bro.
Right.
Like, what's his name said it? Like, he said Kodak said it. Like, because you know when Kodak got shot, he was like, yeah, it's a trend to go out there and try to take a rapper's life, you know. And that goes a part of media. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's literally a trend.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that chain. Somebody see somebody take somebody's chain. Bet I could walk up on a rapper and take his chain. Look at that rapper, I'll take his chain. You know what I'm saying? And that just leave, like, ain't nobody about to let you just take their property. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, any man. That's not just rappers. That's any man. Like, I ain't about to let no other man walk up on me and just try to take my stuff.
Chain. Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
So, I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna move to the next topic real quick because we ain't got much longer.
Yeah, for sure.
But what do you think about wrongful convictions and the lack of accountability for the wrongful conviction? Like, so people getting convicted for something they didn't do, and like when they figure out who like did it, and it might even be the person that like snitched and like said they did it type thing. Like, so what I'm saying, like, I
get what you're saying.
Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, let me tell you the story of why I put this in here. Because there was a girl that said a guy raped her, and he really didn't. So he went to jail for 10 years, and she finally came forward about it, and they let him out, but they're not going to pursue her.
Nah, bro. Give her the same amount of time that he spent in there.
Literally. That's how I feel about it, bro.
I think
like,
it should go day. I think it should go day by day because that man lost 10 years of his lifetime. He ain't never getting back. You don't know what happened to that man when he was in there.
Right, bro.
Like anything could happen to him.
That man probably got raped in there. Like, especially, and it's worse for men to go to jail as a rapist because the other inmates look down on you for that. Like,
they're gonna rape you and beat you and treat you like a B word. You know?
Yeah, literally. They do. Yeah, like, that's crazy work.
Like that's what it is. That's what it is for them. And they get sit there and they I think it's crazy. You know, like I think it's crazy if somebody said allowing somebody put somebody in prison in jail.
And for 10 years, you think it's okay to leave that man in there?
And then that was probably bad on her conscience. You know, as she got older, she was probably just like, oh my God.
I really put him in there for something he really didn't do.
He ain't do it all. That's probably why she came out and did it, because that set heavy on her conscience. Like, yeah, you came back and you did the right thing eventually, but what about the last 10 years?
Like, you deserve to be under the jail at that point. Like, that's so, and like, you ruined that man's name.
Nah, she deserved to be in that mug on for people knowing what she did too.
She deserved to be in the men pen.
That would be devastating.
She deserved to be in the men's pen. She never was raped, but you gonna get raped.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. Nah, I shouldn't wish that on somebody. That's fucked up. All right, look, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's messed up.
You just.
Hey, bro. You know how hot I would be if a girl tried to say I raped her and then threw me in there, and then 10 years later come out and tell the truth?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That would send me over the edge. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I would lose every type of right for wrong in my brain's just gonna go out the window, bro. I'm on 100 at all times.
What?
Right,
Bruh.
and especially because what you said is true. Like rapists go to prison and get raped, bro. Like, no, you put that on my name. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's one thing I ain't going for.
Right, I would just feel like
we going.
if-
One of us is dying today, bro. If
Word.
you like try touching me, that's just what's gonna happen.
Word. I feel like if you're wrongfully convicted and the person comes out and says that they lied and all this other stuff, I feel like you definitely deserve the same amount of time that man got, and I feel like there should be no parole.
Absolutely.
I feel like people need to start being held accountable for putting people
Absolutely. I agree.
in
100%.
bad situations that they know they were not in. Because that's happened more than just once.
Yeah, bro. You know, there's people. There was I remember seeing someone on Instagram, and there's a guy. He was locked up for like 29 years, bro, on a murder charge that happened in like 1990 or something like that. And this guy came out, and he was just like, "What am I supposed to do with my life now? I'm 89 years old. Like, I got maybe 5-6 more years left of my life. Like, they might as well left me in there. I don't got
Literally.
no money. I don't have no job." But then they gave him like a crazy extra amount of money.
Because he was wrongfully convicted.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
But like he was like, I don't got nothing no more. My family gone. You know, my friends are
Friends
gone.
gone. All that other stuff.
It was sad. It was sad to see because like the detective is what did it to him for real. You know, the detective is what it falsely claimed him or whatever. Like, he didn't really look into it. He just pointed at the guy, was like, yeah, he's the guy that did it.
That's crazy.
Basically. That's wild work. Wild work. Ain't gonna lie.
So messed up. But shoot, man, I guess it's time for the motivational speech. What you wanna tell him, Just though?
You can start this one. You can
want me to start this one?
Yeah, you can start this one.
All right, man. So this is for the people out there that just feel like they have to try and please somebody or just do something for you. Like, you don't have to go out here trying to please others. Like, you got your whole life in front of you to do what you want to do, and like, don't worry about what others think about you. Like, whatever you want in life, you can make happen, and it only takes some determination. Like, you can't just sit around and do nothing and sit on the couch and just always think that, you know, doing nothing will get you somewhere in life. Like, you gotta have a grind. Like, you gotta be willing to make something happen for you, and somebody else can't make that for you. And like, it's okay to like not worry about what others are doing. Like, somebody is always going to be doing better than you, no matter who it is. Like, you might have somebody that you know right now in your family that is the wealthiest person in your family and has so much going for themselves and so much, but at the end of the day, there's someone that's always doing better than them. Like, look at Elon Musk. Like, he's doing better than what you see probably. So like, you can always be better. Like, don't ever think that just because you get to a goal in your life that's it, that's all you had to do and like your life is fulfilled. Like, there's always more in life. So go out and make more happen. Like, you got to go out and be willing to make more happen. So I'm gonna let you go now.
I'm just gonna add to it, you know, like, you gotta sit there and you gotta work hard, man. You can't sit here and be lazy in a life that nobody's gonna help you in. This is a one player game, you know. You gotta take care of yourself, because nobody's gonna sit here and take care of you. Yeah, you might have people around you, families and stuff like that, but if you really want to go make something, you gotta make it yourself. This world beats people down. It's made to beat you down. You just gotta fight back, man. You gotta stand on your toes. You gotta make sure you do what you need to do, and take care of your body, man. That's something else, man. You gotta sit and take care of your body, because your body's a temple. You know, you shouldn't destruct your body with things that you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I see that a lot now. Like, people, like a lot of like cancers and just a lot of bad things in people, man. You got to make sure you keep your body upright, man, because as long as you saying beat your body down, you ain't gonna be able to help yourself out if your body's all messed up and your mind's not right. Anxiety, depressions, stuff like that, man. You just gotta make sure you keep yourself focused in on the right things, you know, because I feel like some people say anxiety and depression comes from just being with you, you know, but I feel like that's something that you can, you know, overcome, because I feel like I overcome a lot of that myself, you know. I sit here and I just work through it, breathe, and, you know, stuff like that, you know.
I feel it. So we're about to get into the freestyle part of the jaunt, and
it's a little special.
It's different.
A little different.
We got a new culture on the
a little
beat.
team, you want to say?
We got a little team.
What's the little team?
We got a little team. What? We got a little team. What?
The team.
A little team.
Yo.
Nah, all right. Here we go.
Yo.
This Jamaica. This is Jamaica.
Say 6.
What?
This is Jamaica. I'm looking for some honey. Oh, I'm looking for my honey.
Honey boo.
This real and raw. Looking for my honey. What they say? Her name is Avery. Hey, I call her baby. This is Jamaica. Clean it up. I'm finna go singing.
What?
They don't know my name, but my name is Tim.
Yo.
All I want is a baby, just by the name Avery. What they call her? Her name is Avery. But I call her baby. What you saying? Say, Justo, I know you got a baby. What you call her?
I call her baby.
You call her baby. What is her name?
Avery.
Her name is Avery.
And we call her baby. Avery. Take a vacation. Yeah, I ain't even smoking. Yeah, I finna pass the song.
He's passing back to me now, like a blunt. I roll up. I sip up.
No, we don't.
I'm trying to clean it all up. I need a cleanse on my body. I need to get it right. They call me Jamaican and you know I am right. Call me baby. They call her Everett. They call me baby, and all I nigga know is going around singing slavery songs. And all I know is that I need to get my ganja.
Yeah.
And you know I'm trying to smoke on some ganja. That's a lie.
Ganja.
That's a lie.
Ganja.
That's a lie.
Baby. Her name is Avery. But I call her baby. Baby.
Hey, nah, man, I ain't gonna count. That show's funny, bro. We gotta come up with some more themes.
Man.
Hey, bro,
We definitely got to do more themes. That was funny.
we gonna try and do a theme once a month. So y'all let us know what y'all want for next month's theme to be. Go ahead and comment in here. Make sure you're going to the Facebook page and the Instagram page and texting us what you guys want us to talk about, because I mean, we got things to talk about. I mean, but
we want something that y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, we want to be more interactive with y'all. We want to hear what y'all got to say.
Absolutely.
And what y'all want us to talk about. I mean, just see what our value or our point of value is on certain topics that you guys want to hear about. And you know,
like and subscribe to the video.
Absolutely.
Like
always. And we thank you guys for watching, and we do appreciate y'all for coming to the video and just getting the vibe out with me and old Justo. You know what it is.
Yes,
So
sir.
this has been Real and Raw. I'm Tim, and this is Justin once again.
We out, baby.
We out, baby. We out.